Happy Tuesday. Time for Two Bit Tuesdays. Okay, so a little more education this week about do's and don'ts with how insurance looks at things. So I had a client call me this week and was a little bit frustrated because they are a healthy person, um, and their child had a condition that doctors said might be genetic. So this client went and had all this testing done, and come to find out she didn't have the condition, but it was worded weirdly on the results, and she was trying to apply for non-traditional health insurance, which does have underwriting questions, and she was denied. She was like, dang it, I'm trying to do all the right things, make sure I'm healthy. She goes, I guess you shouldn't go looking for things. And I said, well, yes and no. You want to know if there's some kind of issue, potential issue, to do all the right things, all those kinds of things. But what people don't realize is, especially when it comes to major medical employer care, they're going to take you regardless. They have to. That was the ACA rules. They can't deny you due to pre-existing. Any non-major medical plans, yes, they can. Even for some supplemental coverages, yes, they can deny you. If you want a heart policy and there's something in your record that is a knockout, they can deny you. And this is true for life insurance as well. And people don't realize this, is be very careful about all the testing you have done, all the things, because if something shows up that's a red flag, they could rate you up, they they could deny you, and this completely sucks because you're trying to do the right things and find out if everything's okay, doing your due diligence with checkups. I'm not suggesting you shouldn't do checkups, but you have to be very careful about what you decide to do. There's some people that want to do extra testing, maybe, and I'm not talking necessarily doctors recommending it, but clients, oh, there's a new test, or you see a commercial for something, let me get that procedure done. And what that does, it goes on your medical record. And when it goes on your medical record, it can lead to all other kinds of issues. So my suggestion is be very careful. If you think something, you want to change your lifestyle or find out if there's some certain genetic markers, do that if it makes you feel comfortable, but be mindful about how that affects your insurability. And that's what people don't get, even though this particular client, because it was worded wrong, she got the doctor to redo it, but now, and I said, well, they can still deny you. And I've had that happen to another client who was misdiagnosed with breast cancer, and she can't get any kind of cancer coverage because she had that misdiagnosis, even though she's gotten paperwork saying she's fine. Underwriters with insurance companies can be very, very non-negotiable. They just, I guess they don't trust that something might be wrong. And, it would take a lot to get that fixed. So just be very wary. Do what you feel like you need to do to be healthy, to give yourself the tools and the knowledge to stay healthy, but also know how that could affect your insurability. So until next week, peace out.